Hello, welcome to class. In our last class, we discussed the reception office. Okay, we look at the receptionist, qualities, duties, and also discussed the document handled by the receptionist. Today, we are going to be discussing office correspondence. That is our topic. All right. By the end of today's class, you should be able to state the meaning of office correspondence. You should be able to enumerate the books for recording mails and their uses. Okay. You should be able to highlight ways mails come into the organization. And lastly, you should be able to explain how to handle mails. Once again, welcome to class. Office correspondence. For every organization, there must be an incoming and outgoing mail. The need for an organization to maintain accurate records of the movement of correspondence in the office cannot be overemphasized. Correspondence, therefore, can be defined as mails, letters, parcels that are delivered by post office. Okay, correspondence can be sent or received by all organizations, not only by post, but also by hand or through the internet or other electronic devices. All right, office correspondence is important to most businessmen because it serves as evidence of decisions taken and actions executed in an office. All right, there are different types of correspondence. We have incoming mails, we have outgoing mails, and we also have internet mails. Okay, books for recording mails. There are 5 books for recording mails. These are the main InWord book, mail outward book, dispatch book, postage book, and file movement book. The main InWord book. It is also known as Correspondence InWord Register or Incoming Mail Register. It is used for recording the details of all official correspondence received by an organization. It is necessary because these documents serve as a proof that a document was actually received. Okay, some of the vital information contained in the main InWord book are the date the correspondence was received, the sender's name, the subject matter, the reference number of the letter, the officer who acted on the letter, that is, the attended by, and also the date of the reply. The mail outward book is also known as the correspondence outward register or simply the outgoing mail register. It is used for recording the details of letters leaving the organization to other individuals, firm, or establishments. These letters entered into this register serve as evidence that action has been taken on a particular issue and a reply is sent to the person or firm that is concerned. all right, and it has colon for date sent, name and address of addressee, method of delivery, delivered by, and the name and signature of receiver. Then we have the dispatch book. The dispatch book serves the same purpose as the mail outward book, only that it is smaller and used when letters are to be delivered by hand. Okay, letters entered into the dispatch book are signed for by the receiver to serve as evidence that the letter has been delivered to the person concerned. It has column for dates, addresses, name, delivered by, receiver's signature, and time. Then we have the postage book. The postage book is used for recording the details of letters posted and the amount spent on postage stamp. All right, we have different postal services. All right, we have the 9 post, we have the express, we have DHL. Then it has column for dates, stamps bought, name and address of addressee, postal service used, and also postage amount. All right, then lastly we have the file movement book. The file movement book is kept by the filing clerk to record the movement of files within the organization. Okay, example is when a letter is leaving the production department to the sales department. That is a file. That mail will be recorded inside the file movement book. Ways mails come into the organization. All right, mails come into the organizations through the following: by hand, email, telex, fax, or post. Mails by post could be through a post office box or private mail bag. Handling of mails. Mails are received or sent by all organizations, either by post, by hand, or electronic means, or through the internet. All right, letters going out of the organization will usually be sorted into 2 categories: those to be sent by hand and those to be sent by post. Outgoing mails must be recorded in the outgoing mail register for reference. Okay, this serves as evidence that action has been taken on a particular issue. Those delivered by hand are entered in the dispatch book. Yes, this is because it serves as evidence that the letter has been delivered to the person concerned. And lastly, letters that are sent outside the organization are first of all weighed, sealed, and stamped depending on their destination. Handling of internal mails. Okay, internal mails are the mails that are recorded in the file movement book. Internal mails refers to letters written by the organization, either by an individual or unit, directed to other members of the same organization. Examples are application for leave, letter of promotion, letter of transfer, or termination of appointment. Okay, these mails are entered into dispatch book and sealed and signed for at its destination in the office. Okay, they are always given immediate treatment. Okay, we have come to the end of the class. I believe you have learned a thing or two and you should be able to answer the following questions. State the meaning of correspondence. Alright, what do you understand by the word correspondence? Enumerate the books for recording mails and their uses. Highlight ways mail come into the organization. And lastly, explain the procedure for handling. Thank you for watching this video. In our next class, we'll be discussing office documents. Alright, stay tuned. I'll see you in my next class.